episode of Tarot by Leah Marie. For those of you who haven't seen the show, let me explain what's going on here tonight. We're broadcasting live from QATV Quincy. The phone lines are open and free, and you can call in and ask a question. I'm here to bring both insight and understanding into personal and professional matters. I can't promise you that I'll give you the answer that you're looking for, but I can promise you that I'll give you information to look at the matter from a perspective you might not have thought of. I must stress, we all have our own free will. Tarot is supposed to be informative, but also fun. So that being said, on to our first call. Hello, caller. You're in the air with Tarot by Leah Marie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you, Leah Marie?
I'm great. How are you tonight?
Pretty good.
What is your question?
Well, I just met someone, and I'm just wondering if he is naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice? Going with the Christmas theme. I like that. Okay. Let's see. How about we put as what does the future hold between you and this gentleman? Oh, I see love is in the air. I see there's a great possibility for a partnership here. I'm seeing that this person is a very unique individual. He's the kind of person that sort of just can bring out the best in you because he just is very unique. Very, he'll be the type of person that will say, let's go off to, the Bahamas for a weekend, or let's, surprise trips. He just seems like he likes to surprise,
Spontaneous?
What's that?
Spontaneous person?
He seems very spontaneous, yes. And I see that you two have a good connection. The only problem is, I think, you got to be careful that you guys might argue a little bit, but it's not going to be in a bad way. It's going to be kind of like, how there's some couples that they have this passion that they quarrel.
Mm-hmm.
I see a little bit of a quarrel going.
Okay.
Not like you guys are going to get into a big fight, but just you know how it is.
I see that, Leah.
You see that already?
I do.
Why, was there a quarrel this evening, or are you with him right now, or?
Yes, he's here.
He is. Do you want to put him on the phone? Does he want to get on the phone and ask a question about you?
He says no.
Oh, okay. No, I do see that there's a possibility for a romance there. I also see that, he thinks that you are a very beautiful woman, and in a lot of ways, he gets a good feeling from you already. That's
nice.
He gets, you could be the world. Okay. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
You don't want to be the world?
No, I do.
I think this guy's also a very rational kind of guy who kind of, goes back and forth in his head a lot. So even if he thought you were the world, he might talk himself out of it if you, picked your nose or maybe, had something on your teeth. So you got to be careful because he might be hiding, being very kind of picky.
Okay.
So he needs... Huh?
No spinach on date.
Make sure you keep your, teeth clean. What's his sign?
He's a Pisces.
Ah, Pisces. And you are a?
Scorpio.
Pisces and Scorpios, they're both water signs, so they definitely get along very well. But Pisces are sensitive, and Scorpios are sensitive, but they hide it. So you could easily hurt his feelings without knowing it because, you got the stingers. The
right.
Scorpion,
Yeah.
So just be careful that, this is a very sensitive man that you're dealing with.
That's good to know.
Yeah. What else do you want to know?
I don't know. Is there anything you want to know? He says no.
He could ask about something of his personal life, like business or...
He says no.
Huh. Oh, let's see if you guys are going to be together on New Year's Eve. See if you get a date for New Year's Eve. I sense that I think you guys are going to spend New Year's Eve together. Oh, wait a minute. No. Nope. You will not. The desire is going to be there, but something's going to get in the way. Either he's going to have to travel out of town or prior plans or something, but he's going to be thinking of you on New Year's Eve, that's for sure.
Oh, that's very nice.
And not happy that he's not with you either.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else? You sound so upset about everything. Was this a good reading or?
It was very good. It's very nice.
Informative? Anything else you want to know?
No.
You sound so solemn.
I'm not. I'm not solemn at all.
All right, well, good luck with this new guy. How many dates has it been?
I'm sorry?
How many dates has it been?
This is the third time we've seen each other.
Third time you've seen each other? And where are you, at his place?
Yes.
Shouldn't be at his house on the third date.
You know me.
Yeah, I don't, actually, but good luck.
All right. Take care. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Oh, somebody cut her off. She was going to wish me a Happy New Year. You know, it's so tough when you get to know somebody and going out on dates and I love dating, but I hate dating because, you know, everybody's on their best behavior when they first meet. And then 3-4 months down the line, if you get that far, that's when their warts start coming out. You know, before you know it, there's an ex-girlfriend, or, you know, they're got a drug problem, or they're, you know, don't have a job. Sometimes when it was my past precedence that I'd meet a guy, and he could have the whole world going for him, and I'm like the black cloud. All of a sudden he loses his job, his dog dies, his car breaks down, you know, whatever. Hello, caller, you're in the air, Tara by Leah Marie.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What's
Well, I
going on?
officially got divorced, and it's official, so I
Oh.
wanted to find out what's my love life going to be like.
It's official, you're officially divorced.
Right.
All right, so let's see, what's the love forecast for you?
That's right.
Are you happy?
Very.
Good, so it's a good divorce.
Well, it is for me.
What's that?
It is for me.
Oh, he's not happy to see you go?
I don't think so, but that's all right.
Aw, the love forecast for you. All right, well, things are definitely over, which is a good thing. I see good stuff coming on. I see a lot of romance. I see you making connections with people from your past that you haven't talked to in a while. Everybody's going to start coming out of the woodwork now that they know you're divorced. I see an older man, a little bit older than you. This person is very, he's somebody from that you know that there's going to be a little bit of flirtation going on with. He's a little bit older than you. He's very wise, salt and pepper hair, very smart, sort of somebody that is, I don't know, this person isn't around you now. You don't have a man around you that's sort of comforting you through this divorce. Do you?
No.
No, okay. Well, he's going to arrive. There's going to be somebody who's going to be very therapeutic for you and help you get you through this. I see now that it's over, you're going to date this guy. I see you having a few different opportunities, a few different dates. I also see you're going to be doing a lot of dating, and then things are going to slow down for a little bit. You're really going to figure out what you want, and then that's when the right guy is going to come along. This guy will have a child. He's going to have good money.
That's a plus.
Yep. I see like old money. Like comes from a good family. He has money that he's inherited through. It's not something that not like he's a self-made man in that respect, but he has money. His family comes from money. And I see him, you know, having a nice house and just having his act together. I see this person is going to be actually a business owner, the person that you eventually settle down with.
That sounds nice.
Yep, there's going to be a little bit of distance between the two of you, which is going to cause a problem because it's going to be kind of a long-distance relationship, but you're going to end up working that out.
Wow.
So I don't think you're going to wind up with the counselor guy. That's just
counselor?
No, not like a counselor, but somebody who's, you know,
Yeah.
kind of helping you through it. Like the first
Okay.
person you meet, it's going to sort of help you through your divorce, and it's somebody that you already know and you kind of rely on and hold on to him, and then I think you both are going to decide that you're better off as friends, and then you're going to meet a new guy. That's going to be a business owner with money.
Well, that sounds good.
Do you have any other questions?
I'm trying to think at the moment.
I see work is good for you, too.
Oh, it is good because there's a new transition going on in my job, so that's
I
good.
see you're going to do very well with your new transition.
Oh.
Absolutely. Yep.
So that means I can relax for the new year so far.
Relax, because the transition is going to go fine.
Very good. Very good. Well, I appreciate that, and a Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
A lot of new dating. You know what's so funny is, you know what has been going on this past year? I know a lot of people who have fallen down the stairs and really injured themselves. Like everybody I know. My girlfriend just fell down the stairs, injured her chin. Somebody that my sister works with fell down the stairs. My friend's daughter fell down the stairs. And then like 2 other random people that I don't even really know fell down the stairs. I was like, what? Am I going to hear another person falling down a flight of stairs? You can really, really hurt yourself falling on stairs. Not only that, a lot of people getting divorced, breaking up. I mean, look at Sandra Bullock, Jesse James. Not like they even matter now. He's with that Kat Von D, which I can't stand. But I know a lot of people getting divorced and just sort of breaking up. And I don't know. I hope this new year brings more steady relationships for everybody, and no falling down any flights of stairs. Hello, caller. You're in the Air Tower by Leah Marie.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I have a question. You know, I feel many times that I'm meant for great things in life, like for big opportunities. But I was talking to this one astrologer. I mean, he's generic, and he was saying that for because next year is supposed to add up to a number 4, and you know my number adds up to a 9. So he was saying that for next year you should not run after opportunities, let them come to you, otherwise you'll get sick if you run after them, and don't change your line of career and all that. So it seems like a conflict, and I don't agree with him, because I feel that I really am meant for something big, but I just don't know what that is.
You know what? If you feel that you're meant for something great, then you should always pursue it. I mean, look at Benjamin Franklin, greatest man that we probably know. He had like 500, not 500, I'm exaggerating, over 100 inventions that never went anywhere. Okay? And then he had, what was that, Thomas Edison? What did Benjamin Franklin invent? He invented something. Jeff, what did Benjamin Franklin invent? Electricity? The electricity, right. Right. So he had all these inventions before he discovered electricity, of all things. I knew it was electricity, but then I started thinking telephone, because you're on the phone, and Thomas Edison really didn't even invent the phone. It was somebody before him. So anyway, before I'll digress on that, if you feel that you're meant for something great, what would make you feel great? Well, if you could do one thing right now, that if I was a genie and I could blink for you to have this, what would make you feel great? What could you do that would make you feel great?
Well,
and I'll make it, and in your mind, if you could tell me and I could make it happen, what would it be?
Well, there is this one thing that I'm working very hard for, and I want to see it materialize, but
what is it?
I can't say on the air, but...
Why? Why can't you say on the air? I mean, if it's going to be great, everybody's going to know about it. So why is it a big secret?
No, I mean, when it comes, then people will know.
Maybe that's why you're not becoming any greatness, because you're too high. You're too high.
The thing is that I don't know what that is, but I just know that I'm going to be doing something big.
Let's put it this way.
So anything else I do, it seems too, like too small or frustrating, because I'm not seeing that big thing. And in the process, there are limits to your health and everything. You can't just always keep pursuing things. So
let's put it this way. I think you might suffer from unrealistic expectations. Like, you have these grandiose ideas about what being great. I mean, small things that you do are great. You give a homeless person a $5 bill. That's greatness.
Well, I guess in that sense, greatness means I feel like I'm meant to help the universe in some kind of a charitable work, but I'm not sure what that is.
Well, why don't you start volunteering? Volunteer at the soup kitchen, volunteer at Father Bill's, volunteer at the Pine Street Inn, volunteer somewhere and help your fellow man. Right. That's one way to start, right. And that's greatness right there. Stop.
Can you do a spread about that? Like, does it point in a direction?
Okay, how can you find great? Now, these questions, what is my destiny? What is my life's path? These are not questions that I can answer. These are questions that only you can answer. You want to know if your boyfriend's cheating. You want to know if, you know, I don't know, are you going to find a job, or these types of things that are earthbound? I mean, might decipher, but I don't feel equipped to tell somebody what they should do with their life or their life path, because you already know that. But what I will do is what can you do to sort of attract greatness and put you on the right path? How is that?
Yeah, because this thing he said about the clash between the number 4
Forget
and
the number 4, forget the number 9, forget the number 12, forget the number 100. The only number you need to worry about is number 1, and that's you. And if you want to help the many, then you got to start thinking about the number millions.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So let's focus on the number 1 right now, which is you, and what can you do to attract greatness in your life? First, you have to heal your heart. I see that you got a little bit of a broken heart going on here, and you got to admit defeat, because what you're doing right now is not working. And I'm going to back this up, and I'm actually going to show you the cards here, because I don't want you to think I'm making it up. The 3 of Swords is a broken heart. The 8 of Swords is somebody who is sort of tied up, worried, stuck, and the 5 of Swords is defeat. So this is you. You have to let it all go. You have to admit defeat, that what you're doing isn't working, and try something else, because look at all these great things. Once you do that, you're talking about your spiritual stuff. This is the Ace of Cups, which is love, fate, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant, which is spirituality. So once you give up the things that you're doing now which aren't working, you're going to obtain what you want, which is happiness. You know? Mm-hmm. So basically,
yeah, the ability to feel the wind in the hair, you know?
Right. So don't you want that?
Yeah, I would love that.
But what you're doing right now is getting in the way of that. For whatever, and I can't really tell you what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're getting in your own way. Sometimes we have to just admit defeat and throw our hands up to God, or whatever it is that you believe in, and say, you know what? I'm powerless. I can't do anything. I'm not going to try right now. Direct me in the right way. And fate will come in, God will come in, spirituality, and just sort of send you in the right direction. Mm-hmm. You need to just stop trying to control it. Let the flow take you where it needs to take you.
Yeah, it's like this one thing I'm waiting for the last 2-3 weeks, and it's just, you know, it's just not happening, and I'm not sure what.
Let it go. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you're not getting what you want. Doesn't mean you're not getting what you need. Mm-hmm. So just you've been waiting on something. It's something that you want. It's not here. It's not what you need. So that's why it's not here. You're going to get what you need. And you have to realize, I have everything that I need right now. I have everything that I need to achieve my greatness. You need to think about, what is greatness? What would make me feel great? Like I was thinking the other day, I wish I could write a novel. And I thought, well, if I want to write a novel, I have to act like a novelist. I just got to start writing. And then I thought, I'd like to lose 10 pounds too. Well, if I want to lose 10 pounds, I got to act like somebody who exercises and go to the gym. Uh-huh. So you know what you want to do. Think about people who are doing it, and what are they doing? And I guarantee that you're not doing what they're doing. Because if you were doing what they're doing, you would be getting what you wanted. If I was doing what writers were doing, I would be writing, and my novel would be half written. If I was doing what gym rats are doing, I'd be 10 pounds thinner right now, because I would be doing what they're doing. So I don't know what your greatness is. I don't know what you think it is. But whatever you got that you think would make you great, there are people already doing it, and do what they do. That's my advice. Okay. And admit defeat, because what you're doing right now ain't working. And you know that you have everything you need.
Okay.
Let me know how it goes, my dear.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye. It's true, I did. I thought that was my big epiphany. And it's so stupid, too. Like, of course, like, when like, you want to lose weight, like, I really don't have a lot of weight to lose, but I've gained 10 pounds and it's all in my gut. And I look in the mirror and I hate myself. I feel like I hit the wall at 37. I'm 37 years old, I got wrinkly eyes and a fat belly. And I said, oh my God, have I finally hit the wall? I probably haven't. I need to just go to the, I'm very optimistic. I need to just go to the gym. I haven't joined yet, but I did buy wrinkle cream off of LordandTaylor.com because my boyfriend got me a gift card. Actually got me these beautiful earrings that I returned, and they were very expensive and I didn't know it. I felt so guilty. But then I went and got myself a coat and a bunch of wrinkle cream to make myself beautiful, which I feel very happy about. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So my epiphany was just do whatever it is you just do these things. You can do anything. Just do something. Sitting around thinking about it, you can think anything too, but if you want to see it materialize, you have to do something. You have to do it. Go to the gym, write the novel, go to the dentist and get this tooth pulled, which I never will. I'll just suffer every time I chew and everybody around me is going to have to smell my horrible breath. But I can't get this tooth out. I'm too scared. Hello, caller, in the Ear Tower by Leah Marie.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just calling to see if you could read my card to see what my love life will be like.
Your love life, okay. Are you seeing anybody now?
No.
No, so you're single. You sound like hesitant when you said that.
Well, my children's father passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, a number of months ago. So.
Oh, and
but it wasn't a good, it wasn't a real healthy relationship, and we were not really together for a while. So.
Right, but it's still hard.
Yep.
And are you ready to? Was it the drugs and alcohol, or was it? Okay, so the drug overdose, and you don't do that, do you?
No.
No. Okay. Now, how are the children dealing with it? Are one of the children in particular having a hard time with it, or what's?
I think they're both having a hard time in their own way, but they really weren't close with him.
Right. Sometimes the idea, though, I think that, I know this is about your love life, but I am picking up one of your children, whether they're communicating it to you or not, is feeling kind of negative about it. So you might want to just talk with them, make sure that they have everything that they need, because even if they weren't close, sometimes they can have ideas about things, even if they're teenagers or 20s. I don't know how old they are. I mean,
teenagers. No, you're right on target with that one.
They don't say what they brush it off and they say, well, we weren't close anyway. But it's the idea of your father is dead, whether you had a close relationship or not. One of your children in particular is feeling bad about it, so you should just try to keep an open dialogue with both of them, but because I don't know which one it is, so but just
the older one.
So you know who it is.
Yeah.
Very negative about it, and that can have it's a loss. I mean, even when you just death is tough for kids to deal with, even if they don't even know the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's your father. It's particularly difficult, and then the whole drugs and alcohol thing is a tough thing to deal with as well, because I am seeing that it's still around you. Are you in AA, or do you have people around you who are sober?
Yeah, I'm in AA and I work in the field.
You're in AA. Okay, so you deal with that a lot, because I see some cards here that the drugs and alcohol, but the temperance is here, which means that you have a good moderation, like you're, in recovery, if you will.
Yeah.
But it's still hard to deal with that. It's something that addiction is a tough thing, and I've seen people in AA and recover, and it's a beautiful thing. But then when you watch people struggle with it, or it's hard, So let's focus on your love life, because you just lost your children's father from a drug overdose. You're dealing with a lot of people who have addictive personalities and addiction, so you kind of want to meet somebody who's in recovery, but then you kind of don't want to meet somebody who's in the program. Is that a fair assessment?
Yep.
And it's hard because all the people that you probably associate with are in the program.
Yeah.
And then everybody knows everybody, and then it's just difficult to date. I see a little bit of money coming your way, though, which is a good thing. So I don't know about your tax returns. I keep seeing this for everybody, but tax season's coming up, so that's a good thing. And I also see money coming in from an unexpected source. So you're going to be getting a little extra bonus. I can't really tell you where, but it's going to be something a little bit extra that's going to lift your spirits. Now I want to just focus the energy on your love life and who is the next new person you're going to meet and what he's going to be like. Fate is going to bring in a hand. Let's see here. It's hard because you got so much going. It seems like you got so much going on. Okay. You have to go through a journey before you actually bring somebody into your life. I feel that you're going to meet the next person that you're going to meet through, you're going to be set up with one of your girlfriends or there's some sort of family connection. Either, I don't know if you have sisters or girlfriends that are like sisters, but there's some woman presence, a womanly presence that brings this man into your life. You two are going to, it's almost like it's fate. It's going to happen when it happens. It's going to happen suddenly. You're going to kind of be in a little bit of a lull of dating, and then all of a sudden, boom, you just like meet this person and they smack you, and it's not they smack you in the face, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or you meet
do.
this person, all of a sudden there's going to be a nice partnership there. I see brownish, reddish hair, more brownish. Kind of tall, probably like 5'10", 6 feet. This person you're going to meet in the evening time, so you're going to be out at night somewhere with some girlfriends. It's almost going to be like, I'm getting the feeling like somebody's going to set you up. I know this guy, he's really nice. You're not going to want to go because you're going to feel very bored and apathetic. It's going to be an evening situation, and let me pull, I hope I pull some good ones. It's going to be somebody that you're really wishing on. The only thing that's got to be worried about is, are you a jealous person, or do you have a tendency to get involved with men who are jealous? Or are you jealous?
I'm not. I think I might be jealous, but I'm not sure. I don't know how to.
Well, you
I don't
know
give
if you're
myself
jealous or
time
not.
to
Are you the
feel.
you know if you're the jealous type. Are you the jealous
I
type?
can be obsessive.
All right, watch your jealousy then, because you're going to throw this guy away, because the jealousy card is here.
Okay.
And this guy is going to be the guy that you're wishing on, because you are wishing for some new love in your life. But you've got to keep your own emotions in play. Don't be too obsessive, and don't be jealous, and don't moon. Don't put him up here. I'll never forget, my friend said to me, this was the best thing that she ever told me. I have a tendency to put guys up on a pedestal when I'm dating them for some reason. Pedestal. What is it? Pedestal? Pedestal? I say pedestal. My sister ragged on me forever when I said pedestal. I have a tendency to put guys up on a pedestal. And because you seem to obsess on men, you obviously must put them on a pedestal as well, and you got to obtain them, because it plays into the whole addictive personality thing. If you're an addict, then I'm not an addict, but I think I'm like a love addict at times. So my friend had said to me, she's an older woman, very smart, and I was saying, oh, I'm dating this guy, and he's so great. And she's like, wait a minute. She goes, he's all right. Don't put them up on a pedestal. She goes, I tell my daughter, when she starts talking about, oh, he's so good, he ain't good. He's all right. You don't want them to think and, get too high on themselves.
Right.
So when you meet this guy, if you act all jealous and possessive and you're mooning all over him, he's going to think he's, the cock of the walk, and he's going to walk all over you and walk out the door.
Okay.
So just be mindful that you have just as much to bring into this relationship as he does. You're just as valuable as he is. So don't, just when you meet this guy, my advice is just don't be jealous, don't be possessive, just enjoy it, because it's going to be a good thing.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No, that's great. Thank you.
All right, good luck.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, well, I guess that's going to be it for the night. I want to wish everybody a happy, happy New Year. And let's do one email before the night is through. I just want to let everybody know that, if you can't get through tonight, you can always email me, tarotbyleahmarie@aol.com. Dear Leah Marie, I am in love with someone and everything is great, but something in my gut doesn't seem right. Am I paranoid? Twisted up in Quincy. Honey, I know how you feel. Let's see. Is everything all right in this relationship? It's so hard when you meet somebody nice and you think everything's good, but yet you just keep waiting for the other shoe to fall. I could cry because I feel that feeling sometimes myself. Everything's great. Let's see. Is everything going to remain great? Wow, I see that everything is great. I see everything's nice. A big decision is coming up in this relationship. Ooh, I see there's a lot of fear. That's the problem. You're afraid, and that's why you keep thinking something. Well, you said it right in your thing. You're right in your email. I think that this guy really does care about you a lot. Everything is nice in the relationship. I just think that you have to sort of stop fearing and just allow it to happen, because I think this could be the person that you're going to be with for a very long time. All right, well, I'd like to say good night to everyone. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a happy and healthy and wonderful new year, and you know, just try and be positive and achieve all the things you want. That's, if you have your New Year's resolution, whatever it is you want to be, there are people out there doing what you want to do and succeeding at what you want to do. And what you want to be, just try to emulate what they're doing. Whatever it is they're doing, you need to do. So if you want to lose weight, you got to go to the gym like all those other people. If you want to write that novel, you got to be writing like writers do. If you want to learn to paint, you got to paint. So unfortunately, my New Year's advice is you got to do what you want to do, and then you'll become what you want to be. All right, good night. I'd like to say good night to Brenner and Ava.